This is Manish Sethi again, and welcome back to the next lesson of how to quit nail biting for good. I'm really excited to chat with you today, and I want to get some feedback from you on how you feel after these last couple days. Did you get a chance to carry the tracking worksheet with you? Did you get a chance to go through the meditation sessions? How do you feel? Do you feel like your brain quieted down a little bit and you got the ability to kind of notice when you were doing the behavior? I hope so. Most of our users do find a lot of success just from beginning with these awareness training mechanisms. Now, today I want to talk to you about one incredibly powerful system and method that's very useful for removing body-focused behaviors like nail biting from your psyche once and for all. And this is known as aversive conditioning or classical conditioning. If you're familiar with the word classical conditioning, you might remember Pavlov, Ivan Pavlov, and Pavlov's dogs. He's really famous for his type of classical conditioning. Pavlovian conditioning, what happens is you associate two stimuli together until your brain begins to associate them as one. In Pavlov's example, he noticed that his dogs would naturally salivate when they saw a piece of meat. So he began to ring a bell at the same time. Simply by doing that for a few days, he could ring the bell alone and the dogs would begin to salivate automatically, even if there was no meat in the room. Taking that sort of mechanism, the association and classical conditioning method, into your bad habit of nail biting, we're able to reproduce this and help you train away the behavior very rapidly. So, as I mentioned, this is called aversive conditioning. The word aversive is a slightly uncomfortable stimulus. When we bite our nails, there's almost nothing negative that happens in the exact instantaneous moment. And the problem is that because there's no instantaneous negative sensation, our brain never learns that there's a downside to biting our nails. So what we want to do is actually create that negative reason. We want to create that association of nail biting with something negative rather than positive. You might be wondering, well, there is no positive right now. The truth is there is. The act of biting your nails when it is a habit is like scratching an itch. It's a removal of a negative feeling, a removal of the desire. The positive sensation that you get in each moment is that you bite your nails, is that feeling of wanting to get something in your mouth and wanting to get rid of that piece of your nail. But if we can add a slightly uncomfortable negative stimulus at the same time, our brain will start to recognize that there is a downside for doing this activity, even if you do the negative stimulus to yourself, and it will rapidly train away the behavior. So there are a few types of aversives that we can talk about. The first one is something that you might know. It's a type of nail polish that you can put onto your nails that makes your nails taste a little bit bad. A lot of users have tried this nail polish out. I'm sure you might have as well. A lot of users will say that it worked for a couple days, but eventually they just bit them off anyway, or they got used to the flavor. We found that the nail polish is a good thing to add. It's helpful to train awareness, but it's not the end-all be-all of quitting nail biting. A second sort of aversive that you might know as well is a rubber band. If you carry a rubber band on your wrist and bite your nails while snapping the rubber band at the same time, your brain will start to associate those two together as well. The last and final aversive is what we do at Pavlok, and we've created a wearable device that does this for you. It's a device that utilizes vibration, beep, and a mild electric stimulus, a mild aversive, that is extremely powerful and effective in removing the bad habit. You simply do the action and press the button as you do it. You feel the slight uncomfortable stimulus, and rapidly your brain starts to create that association once and for all. Now, it's very interesting, the story of Pavlok. I built this product because I had problems with focus. I used to have trouble staying on my computer and not going on Facebook. I originally did something a little weird. I hired someone to sit next to me, and every time I went on Facebook, my friend slapped me in the face. And rapidly I learned not to go on Facebook. It was another type of conditioning, but it was extremely effective to help me train away my bad habit of social media usage. But when we discovered that you could even use it yourself, that simply pressing the button yourself, not requiring somebody else to do the slapping, but you could do it yourself through a rubber band or through a mild electric stimulus, the habit would still break. That was a rapid breakthrough for us because we were able to send out our product and have it tested on hundreds of users across the country and see if they would be able to break their bad habits of smoking, nail biting, unhealthy eating, and whatever their bad habit might be. And right now I'm going to take a minute and show you a few of my favorite case studies from some of our users who have used Pavlok and helped quit their bad habit of biting their nails.
Hi, my name is Nagina and I'm from New Jersey. I have had a problem with biting my nails my entire life. I've tried everything to stop. I bought that nail polish that tastes disgusting and you put it on and you bite it. It didn't work. I tried getting artificial nails and I bit them off. I was not finding the solution. So I decided to try Pavlok and see if that would help me. So what I did is I wore it for 2 days so far, and I shock myself every time I bite my nails. And the minute I bite my nails, I shock myself, and within 2 days, I've already noticed that I'm so much more aware of myself biting my nails, whereas it used to be very subconscious. Now I'm very aware, and I catch myself before I do it. So I'm really looking forward to continuing to wear Pavlok and seeing my nails grow so that I can, have normal hands and not feel embarrassed every time I'm somewhere in public.
I have been biting my nails for 25 years. After many failed attempts, I just wasn't successful, and I continued to bite my nails, especially when I was on the computer, driving, deep in thought. I had gotten my Pavlok, so I opened up the box, read through the pamphlet. I shocked myself every time I bit my nails or would catch myself. Occasionally I wouldn't, but my husband had a good time shocking me when he caught me biting my nails, as did my children. It turned into kind of a big, fun family game. Not so fun for me, but helped with the success of quitting nail biting. So day 1 and day 2 pretty much went that way. I shocked myself every time I bit my nails, or my husband when he would catch me. I would also sit down for 5 minutes a day for day 1, 2, and 3 and purposely bite my nails and then shock myself to help my subconscious associate the pain with that habit. By day 3, I was nearly done biting my nails and found it very easy not to, as I would rather have not shocked myself. But I still did it subconsciously. That habit has been there for a long time, and you just kind of do it when you're sitting at the computer or when I was driving. But by day 4, I was not biting my nails once, and that was fabulous.
Pretty interesting, right? Simply by administering a mild electric stimulus while doing the bad habit, these users were able to kick their habit of nail biting in typically less than 3 or 4 days. It's pretty amazing to me still. But of course, you don't need a Pavlok to continue through this course. All you need today is a simple rubber band. Today, I want you to fill out and continue to track your behavior. But whenever you catch yourself biting your nails, I want you to pull the rubber band, snap it against your wrist, and then move your hand down to your right or your left leg. Let's start training your behavior of, instead of biting your nails, you're gonna put your hand on your leg. Today, every time you catch yourself biting your nails, simply snap a rubber band, move your hand to your leg, and take a deep breath and relax. That's your homework for today, and I want you to let us know below in the comments how you feel, if you're ready to go about doing this, and how your success and your awareness is over today, yesterday, and tomorrow. Thank you very much. We'll see you again tomorrow for our final day of the Break Bad Habits and Quit Nail Biting course. Thank you.